It is a beautiful Sunday evening in New Jersey, and tonight, match week 13. Red Bulls 2 plays host to Toronto FC 2 from MSU Park in Montclair, New Jersey. Josh Appel with you. Thanks so much for spending part of your Sunday evening with us. In match week 13 of MLS Next Pro, two teams today who are trying to right the ship a little bit. Red Bulls 2 has dropped 4 matches in a row. They have just one victory in their last 6 matches, winless on their home turf. Toronto on the other end, they fell 4-1 in their last match, uncharacteristic of a very good defensive team. And they head on the road here tonight with 3 games in hand as we look at the Eastern Conference standings in MLS Next Pro. The top 7 make the postseason. Orlando City B jumped into that 7th spot. Red Bulls 2 held it until OCB jumped him. And with a win tonight, or at least a point, Red Bulls 2 can pull into a tie for 7th place. But there you see Toronto, 3 games in hand. Tonight would go a long way in climbing the standings as well. Here's the starting 11 for Red Bulls 2. Holland Rosborough up front. Rutkowski, the 17-year-old academy product, in goal. First-teamer Aiden O'Connor is wearing the armband today as the captain. Bento Estrella in the midfield, also a first-teamer. Mohamed Sofo to his left. 6 assists on the year. That's first, tied for first in MLS Next Pro this season. And now for Johnny Cimini and Toronto FC 2. It's Adisa Di Rosario, the 19-year-old, in goal. Perlman, the first-teamer, on the back line with Italo, and Simmermansik, the 19-year-old, with a couple of goals on the season. Batiz, Dimitru, Staniland, and Stojadinovic in the midfield with Altobelli, Sharp, and Ayari up top for Toronto. Crowd still filing its way into New Montclair tonight. Sad Osmanovic waiting to give the go-ahead. Red Bulls 2 in the red, Toronto in the white, and here we go. Match week 13, couple of teams in need of 3 points tonight, and Red Bulls 2 hoping to win for the first time at home. They are 0-3-2 on their home turf here at MSU Soccer Park. Early possession for Red Bulls. And some space down the right side. It's Sullivan who lost it. Toronto having some trouble breaking out. Batiz lost it, and along the goal line in the corner, kept alive by Dembele. Now Sullivan again. That was a nasty spill. It was Staniland who went down. Johnny Cimini talked about this week with us the style that Red Bulls play. They know that they need to be ready for it. And despite the fact that Red Bulls 2 haven't won at home this season, Toronto knows they'll have their hands full tonight. Toronto with its first bit of possession so far, but Red Bulls gets it right back. Not too far out of the reach of Tanner Rosborough. Chased down on the far side by Valencia. Here's Stanyland, 19-year-old from Sheffield, England. Gives it up on that right touchline and then given up by Hassan Ayari. Too easy of a giveaway. And Red Bulls 2 with a great through ball, but coming up to play it, Di Rosario, before Sullivan could get to it. A 4-1 loss for Toronto against Chicago last time out. Scoreline not indicative of how that game actually went. Couple of goals conceded in added time. Center attempt was through. Closest one there was Mohamed Safo. Safo again tied for first in MLS Next Pro in assists with 6. Scored in one of the matchups against Toronto last year. Toronto actually scored first. Simmer Mancic in the 10th minute for an own goal, and a goal in the 26th minute, 10 minutes later, and it stayed that way until added time. Toronto trying to counter now. Altobelli, the captain, catches up to it. Watched closely by one Esteban Gutierrez. Altobelli gets around. Puts to the top of the 18, but it's cleared away, and a throw-in coming for Toronto. Italo, the Brazilian, leaves it back for his keeper, Di Rosario, making his 9th start. 1 clean sheet on the year for the 19-year-old. Played 9 games, started all 9. Gutierrez walks it out. Now Sullivan. And they'll reset with Rutkowski. Sullivan. Good job by Toronto again, forcing Red Bulls back to reset. This is what we see a lot with Toronto. And they conceded 4 goals, we mentioned, in their last match. Red Bulls commits the foul. They are the number 1 in MLS Next Pro in fouls committed, by the way. So no surprise they get whistled for being over-aggressive there. But the 4 goals conceded by Toronto in the last match against Chicago to end the month of May, the most they've conceded in any match this year. You tally up what they've conceded prior to that. Get to it in a moment. Simmer Mancic leaves to the outside. Baptiste had it blocked by Sullivan, and it's a corner coming.
It's on you.
Toronto had only conceded 9 goals in all of their other games combined before giving up 4 to Chicago in their last match. And so while it was 2 until added time, that 4 really jumps out because of just how good Toronto is defensively. And, you know, despite the fact that Red Bulls haven't won here at home this year, they are top near the top 5, I should say, in goals scored this year in all of MLS Next Pro with 20. Here comes the first corner of the match, an in-swinger towards the area, deflects out. Altobelli for Ayari. He sends a cross all the way through. And now Toronto resets. It's Staniland, the Englishman. Finds his man. Ayari gives to the outside. The cross now deflected in front. Couldn't get a head on it. That was Charlie Sharp. Or was that Ithalo? That was Ithalo all the way up there. Dangerous spot he was in. And this might be a card. And it will be a yellow. Dimitru, a native of Milton, Ontario, 17 years old, picks up the yellow. It's a nasty tackle.
Your attention, please. A yellow card has been assessed to Toronto FC 2, number 79, Andre Dimitru, in the 8th minute.
So a free kick coming here. A little bit of a false start there. Now we're ready to go. O'Connor, the first teamer, wearing the captain's armband today. Kept alive. Julian Hall trying to catch up to it and does. Too strong of a touch though there by Dembele, and then a foul committed. Baptiste went down. Toronto threatening here. Baptiste tracks it down in the corner. Watched by Gutierrez. Closed off. Simmermansik. Altobelli. Altobelli fires in front. It's a tap-in. It would have been if not for it being offside. Let's take one more look. That's a good call from that angle. Charlie Sharp thought he had his 4th of the year. Instead, waved off for offside. So we remain scoreless. Fortunate break for Red Bulls 2. O'Connor stands over it. Tried to thread the needle through traffic, and Red Bulls ends up giving it away. Toronto can reset now. Back for Di Rosario. Good combo play there, but Sullivan just couldn't get to it. Toronto turns it over. And it's given right back. Sharp trying to race for it with O'Connor. Sharp gets there. O'Connor shielding him off. Well played defensively to force the throw in. 12th minute. Toronto's had a goal waved off for offside. Race for it again. Hall wins the race. Hall across. Almost an own goal for the second consecutive week. Another look. They conceded an own goal in their last game. Almost did it again. First corner of the match for Red Bulls 2. Sails over everybody. Top of the 18. Toronto clogging up the area. Out in front, deflected again. Top of the 18, shot comes through, save off the post. Red Bulls 2 wanted a handball. They don't get that. Wow. Each team has had golden chances, one taken off the board, one off the post after De Rosario got a piece. Pace has picked up quite a bit here over the last few minutes in the first half. Flicked forward. A chance for Red Bulls. It's thwarted nicely by Stanyland. It'll be another corner for Red Bulls 2. Let's take one more look at that save. On the shot from the top of the area, you could see Mehmeti start to celebrate. He thought that had reservations for some twine. Unfortunately for him, only some woodwork. When you make a reservation for twine, woodwork, not a good consolation. Second corner here. They go short. Dembele. Now Estrella. Service in, header on, but easily handled by De Rosario. This portion of the match is brought to you by Hackensack Meridian Health. Nice little flick forward by Dembele. He tracks it down on the give and go. Dembele for Sullivan. Italo. And the cross off the outside of the net. And a goal kick coming.
Marco, get in this blind side first.
Dangerous. Turned over. Dembele moves to his left. Dembele tees it up and misses wide. Terrible giveaway. Red Bulls, too, dominating right now. They've had the better of the chances. They've had more possession. Sharp was the closest Toronto player to that long ball. And a throw in for Red Bulls, too. Dembele had it squeak through him, and then Italo's clearance takes a deflection off of Dembele. And it's a deep throw in, essentially the goal line for Toronto. Altobelli, Sullivan somehow works it away from him. They lock arms, battling along the touchline, and a throw in for Red Bulls New York. It's a miscommunication, and they give it right back to Toronto. Sharp, who had the goal waved off. Nice move to get around Dembele. And another terrible giveaway. Hall then went down. Di Rosario with the little bobble actually benefited him. Oh, goodness. Toronto's been brutal on their back line in the first 20 minutes tonight. That's their second near catastrophic giveaway. Wow. Sullivan. Gutierrez for O'Connor. Surveying his options. And missed everybody. Whistle and a foul going against Toronto, so a free kick coming from a pretty decent spot for Red Bulls 2. Mohamed Sofo, tied for first in the league in assists, stands over it.
Look at me. Get tired. Also, get tired. Acércate más, Jesús. Acércate más. Ahí, ahí, ahí. Ojo, que pronto lo pone ahí. Ojo con él, ojo con él.
Sofo gets the okay. Towards the back post. Flicked up in the air. Still alive, O'Connor. Header right on from Rosborough. That one pinballed around there a few times. Not enough oomph. Right at Di Rosario, who was able to handle it easily. Toronto trying to build up for the first time in quite a while here. Ayari thought he was fouled. No whistle. Easily handled by Red Bulls too, but as you can see, Toronto gets it right back. Italo. Foul called here and a free kick coming for Toronto.
Marco! Danny! Do some balance. One more, not there. One more, not there. Right there, Stanley, right there, right there.
Jesus Batiz stands over it. Here it comes. Sharp gets it in the area, dangerous spot, and somehow Toronto couldn't capitalize.
Hey, we're marking! We're marking! Balance! Simmer, balance, Simmer!
Sent it again, this time clear.
Get us organized underneath this ball! Set! Quickly, face! Hassan, turn your body! Slide Hassan! Hold! Easy pivot! I need you to go forward with you, Stan. Quickly set! Opposite to set, dig up! Charlie, go! Get it! This way!
Italo. Stanley Land gives to the outside. Tight quarters.
Set, stay high. Face, Andre, body language. Face. Belly has to represent. Face the ball.
A goal kick coming here for Rutkowski.
Get the guy who's in front of you. Discipline, yes. One, arriba. For the diagonal, go back for red.
This portion of the match is brought to you by your Tri-State Audi dealers. Sullivan. Across, handled.
Adam, maybe we're a little too narrow here. The ball speed around the back has to be faster. The ball speed around the back has to slide. A minute. Come back. Second one is easy.
Second move, Bento. Good decision, Bento.
Come on, up. Adam, get the midfielders up. Don't you step up, get your midfielders up. Can we get the ball speed faster here? Higher! Higher! Just a little bit more. Find that space. Jesus, get it between the lines. Jesus, get it between the lines. In between the lines. Yeah. Stay. Okay, yes, up. Marco, now.
Gutierrez. Sullivan again.
Stay there, Ben. Stay there. It's gonna come. It's gonna come. Bento, now we go for the second, Bento. Wait a minute. Go. Bento behind you. Bento behind you. Come on!
A little bit too far out of the reach, and Red Bulls 2.
But you have to run. Come here. Cross the ball to the goal. Don't run across the sideline. No turn, Andre.
Sullivan.
Dan, why?
Estrella. Sullivan again.
Come on, Dylan! Back! Okay. Hey, one, they cut. Hey, you need to settle the play. Wait. You need to settle the play for us. Wake up! Andre, wake up! That's where it's been. Yes, sir. One Sofo! Oh! Run! He's free!
There's a Toronto player down, and a yellow is going to go to Mehmeti.
Your attention, the yellow card has been assessed. New York Red Bulls 2, number 77, Andre Mehmeti, in the 29th minute.
Gana! Sofo! Oma! Adri, let's go. Open up, right here. Step up. Now we go
30th minute here in the first half. Long ball and aggressive, handled well by Rutkowski. Down the left side, Hall. And that's a corner. Whistle here before the corner. So conversation going on now between Estrella, Dumitru, and the referee. Towards the back post. Deflected into the air, Mehmeti. Now Estrella has to back it all the way out. Hall. Across, nobody home. Italo came up and thwarted that. Sullivan.
Oma! 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 Up, get him up! Adam, get him up! Get him up! Second! Second!
Off the shoulder of Dembele, over the head of Sullivan. Now he tracks it down. Nature over to Italo.
A little bit more narrow. More narrow. Okay. Italo. Andri, stay. Andri. Andri, stay. Stay. Ahí. Oma. Now we shift. Win that. Second hit. That's a foul. Again.
And a foul going against Toronto.
Charlie and Andrew. More can get out change of speed to win the second ball. More change of speed. Center backs are narrow. Yes? Yes, Alto. Okay. Alto drop down for this one. Slide. Back for red.
Sullivan. Estrella.
Push it out. Push it out. Push it out. Alto drop in. Here we go, Alto. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, Charlie, yes.
O'Connor. Ahmedi.
Yes, come on, it's that. Andri, Andri.
Hall. Watched closely by Perlman. Dembele, top of the 18 for Sullivan. Block in front by Italo. Ahmedi. From distance, wanted to tee it up, it looked like. Instead, goes to the outside. Fired on, right at Di Rosario.
Alto and Jesus. Alto. Jesus. You in possession. You play high running in depth. Alto, just play the pocket.
Italo. Puts it all the way down. Turned over. And then again. From his knees, good job keeping that alive for Toronto, but Red Bulls back on it. Gutierrez.
Up. Yep, keep the head down, Charlie, go. There's your up. Yep, up.
All the way back to the keeper, Rakowski, the 17-year-old academy product. Red Bulls still looking for their first win at home this year. They got off to their best 6-game start in club history, 3-0-3. They've been outscored 15-5 on their current 4-game losing streak. Just one victory in their last 6 matches. It's been a tough go for Red Bulls 2 as of late. This portion of the match is brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery.
Come on, Jules, quick.
36th minute. Toronto's had one wiped out for offside. Red Bulls 2 have hit the woodwork, but they've dominated the majority of this half with possession. They've gotten the better chances, but still looking for the game's first breakthrough. Coming out in front, takes a deflection, then cleared away. little bit of a forearm shiver there on Dumitru, and Dumitru knocks it out for a throw-in for Red Bulls 2.
Second ball. Go for both sides. One trate más temprano por centro. The ball.
I know, Jules. Okay. Hopefully you were there. Danny, can we talk about this?
Julian, give him the ball.
Could this be the chance for Toronto before the half ends? Batiz out in front. Batiz! Oh, toe save by Rutkowski. And then a foul on Toronto. Sullivan. Correction, that's Roseboro. Little flick forward, then cleared away. Left out in front, Di Rosario comes up to get it. Oh, nasty collision there, but they just play on. Roseboro came charging in. Oof. Shoulder to the dome. Another collision there. This time the foul goes on Mehmeti, and he's got to be careful because he already has one yellow. First minute, Toronto hasn't really threatened much. It's been all Red Bulls in this first half. Sullivan to throw in. Comes back for Gutierrez. Patient, Toronto away with it. Will either team break through here before the end of the first half? Gutierrez, long ball down the middle. This could be the moment. And they do! Mohamed Sofo in the 43rd minute puts Red Bulls 2 in front. He's tied for the league lead in assists. On this one, he's on the other end. He's got the goal, and he's given his team the lead. I mean, just an unbelievable ball to him from Juan Esteban Gutierrez. If anybody needs the lottery numbers, I got you after that prediction. Sofo with the goal, 43rd minute. And Red Bulls 2 has the lead at home. In a place they haven't won yet this year, trying to snap their losing streak. Sofo's been one of the more important players this year, and he comes through at a huge moment.
Red Bulls 2 goals scored in the 44th minute by number 37, Mohamed Sofo. New York Red Bulls 2, 1, Toronto FC 2.
Toronto trying to answer here before the end of the half.
Well
2 minutes of added time. Red Bulls 2 looking for more before the break. Hall.
There will be a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time.
Play by Perlman. Now ahead of steam. Altobelli, he has it taken away by Gutierrez. What a half for him.
2 minutes of stoppage time in the first half.
Rossborough was offside. Stanyland content to just stand on it. Sofo in the 43rd minute as Red Bulls 2 in front. And miscommunication there. Hasn't been a sharp first half for Toronto, and they are fortunate to be down just the 1 goal. Big reason why it's still, or it is a 1-0 lead, is because of Rutkowski's big toe save earlier in the match. Dimitru taken down from behind by Dembele. Likely be one final free kick here in the half, and then we will head to the break. Batiz to send it in. And there is the final whistle in the first half. Our score at the break, Red Bulls 2-1 on the goal by Sofo, and Toronto 0 after 45 minutes. Coming up, Michelle Montaigne catches up with Carolina Corps head coach Roy Lassiter. That's next.
Messi! La pelota para que llegue. It's contact and a shot. Mamita querida, qué golazo! Magnifique frappe. Really, really sweet. Ahí está el centro. Gol. Maxi Mesa para pegarle. Maxi le pegó. Huerta. Al frente. Servicio. El tiro. Con autoridad el centro. A la izquierda en las afueras del área le pega, golazo. Amor al gol. Parte externa, va a definir Chicho.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco como solo tú lo sabes. Así es, pon las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete, sacúdete, mira, sacúdete.
All right, MLS store, I need something fresh and clean. Let's see what you got. I need that in my size. I like this. Cream on cream. The fit is cold. Ice cream. You like that?
Welcome back to MSU Soccer Park. 1-0 to New York Red Bulls 2 at the half. Michelle Montaigne was able to catch up with Carolina Corps head coach Roy Lassiter.
Well, guys, I don't know how I got lucky enough to be sitting down with Roy Lassiter, but here we are in High Point, North Carolina, with the head coach of Carolina Corps. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome.
Coach, I would imagine you're pretty happy for me to be saying the words. We're here in High Point, North Carolina, after 9 straight away games to open your season. Can you try to put into perspective how challenging that actually is? playing 9 straight away?
Yeah, Michelle, it's been very, very challenging. It's, we're playing 9 away games. I don't think anybody in the country or anybody anywhere has probably played 9 straight. I'm pretty sure somebody has, but it is extremely difficult, right? Not only not being able to sleep in your own bed, but having to travel and play at foreign stadiums and crowds against you, with the travel in between all of that. So it's been very hard, but the young men have learned a lot of lessons. I've gotten to know a lot of the players a little bit better and my staff a little bit better, and just being on the road. But it's been some challenging things, but I've looked forward to that.
On the note of the home opener, there is so much excitement building, not only around the league or around the team, but the entire community. How have you personally felt that, the support from everyone here?
It's been tremendous. A lot of support. First and foremost, I'm super grateful to have the opportunity to coach this team, being around the top-notch professional staff that I have, and being able just to coach the young men that I have. I'm super privileged for that, and just super excited, to be honest with you, to have this moment. It's a historical moment. It's a moment that the club has been looking forward to for a year now, and they've worked really, really hard to dig into the community, to dig into organizations and companies and associations, to get the awareness and get our badge out there of who we are, that we're in town. And so we're really looking forward to that game.
I've been here for a matter of a couple hours, and I've already had encounters with people out in the community about how excited they are for you guys to be here playing at home. Are there any fun stories or anecdotes from your experience around town?
We see bumper stickers all over the place. There's a lot of places I go, and people are already calling me coach, and I'm seriously feel very, very privileged because of that. And I know High Point is a small town, so everybody kind of knows everybody. Sometimes that's good, sometimes that's bad. But it's been really, really good. Getting to know a lot of people that are in the community, people in the universities, and they got season tickets, and we'll be at the game. I'm on the flight coming home, and there's people that are already saying, we already have our tickets already. So those kind of things are really, really nice to know, and know that we're going to have that 12th man coming up this weekend. So those are all good feelings.
Coach, I know you had some experience with the club in Houston as an assistant, so MLS Next Pro overall isn't brand new to you, but this club, this organization is all new. What's your experience been like? I know we're only a third of the way through this season, but how has it been different running the independent side of things?
Well, I think first and foremost, they've been open to asking questions. What works here, what doesn't work here, things that are needed from the professional staff, stuff that is needed for players. We have a lot of young people that work in the organization that are always asking questions on how should I do this, how should I do that. So I'm really thankful for that, for allowing us as professionals and the professional staff that we have to give our input to them and to help them. We don't have all the answers, but we can have them according to our experiences. So I'm really, really glad that I'm able to interject that, and that has made things a little bit smoother. So, but things are going well.
All right, now you've been around a long time, from your days as a player to now coaching. How have you seen the MLS enterprise progress from back in your playing days to now coaching the developmental side of things?
Yeah, it's much more organized. It's much more organized. The interest from the community, the public, is greater. Obviously, we're getting much well-known players. So the organization is really, really growing. Now MLS can pick and choose which cities they want to branch out into. And now just having MLS Next Pro. I can only imagine if I was 16, 17 years old playing in MLS Next Pro, probably would have been a better soccer player. It would have been a better platform for me. I could see my path a little bit better. So I'm really happy for that. To be a part of that, to have been a part of the foundation that paved that way for players now being able to have Major League Soccer, but also have MLS Next Pro that they can develop in and get to that next level.
imagining an even better Roy Lassiter is hard to do. But Coach, thank you so much for the time.
You're quite welcome.
Vamos, dale pues, vamos allá, muévete más loco como solo tú lo sabes. Así es, pon las manos en la cabeza, sacúdete, 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 mira, sacúdete.
Really sweet. Ahí está el centro. Gol. Para Maxi Mesa para pegarle. Maxi le pegó. Vuelta al frente. Servicio. El tiro.
It's saved by Carlos Corner. Con autoridad el centro. A la izquierda en las afueras del área. Le pega. Golazo. Parte externa va a definir Chicho.
All right, MLS store, I need something fresh and clean. Let's see what you got. I need that in my size. Cream on cream? The fit is cold. I'm ice cream. You like that?
Welcome back to MSU Soccer Park in Montclair, New Jersey. It's 1-0 to the home side at the break. New York has not won at home this season. They've lost 4 matches in a row, and after 45 minutes, they have the lead. Let's take a look how we got here. Toronto thought they were off to a hot start as the road side. Look at this build up here. Good play to get around. Altobello then fed it across, but an offside wiped out that goal. Charlie Sharp couldn't believe it, but he loses out on a tally and the first goal of the game. And then last week after an own goal, in the last match, Toronto conceded an own goal, almost another one. And this shot, then off the post, it did get a piece of the hand of Di Rosario, the keeper. Off another Toronto giveaway, it was Dembele who nearly gave Red Bulls 2 the lead. Toronto had some real tough time on their back line today, especially in the first part of the first half with those giveaways. How about this run here from Jesus Batiz? Probably the best chance of the day, and Batiz, who normally doesn't miss from there, was turned aside by the 17-year-old Academy product, Alan Rutkowski, to keep the game scorers at the time. And how about this ball by Gutierrez? Finding Sofo. Sofo, just before the end of the first half, nets the goal, gives the home team the lead, and for the next 45 minutes, they will try and protect it on their home turf and earn their first 3 points. They've been at home this year. See the shot total, 7-1 in favor of Red Bulls 2. Pass accuracy about even, 1 yellow to each side. Fouls in favor of Red Bull. We said it earlier, they are the #1 team in fouls committed this season in all of MLS Next Pro. Let's take a look around MLS Next Pro at some of the scores in match week 13. We got started on Thursday with a trio of games. Columbus took down New England 3-1. A clean sheet for Cincinnati, 2-0 over Philadelphia. St. Louis, a 1-0 clean sheet win over Tacoma as well. How about Friday night? 5 matches, 4 going to PKs. The lone match that did not, a crosstown rival for Red Bulls, NYC FC2 with a 3-0 win over Inter Miami. And then yesterday, 1 game on the slate, Huntsville doubled up Crown Legacy 4-2 on the way to 3 points for Huntsville.
And they're back on the pitch for the second half of action tonight. Let's hear it for your New York Red Bulls 2.
Ready for the second half from MSU Soccer Park in New Jersey. One substitution to bring you. Toronto will bring on Lucas Olguin in favor of Andre Dumetru. And we are underway in half number 2. Lone goal so far coming off the foot of Sofo in the 43rd minute.
Entering the match, number 68, Lucas Olguin. Exiting the match, number 79, Andre Dumetru.
Jesus in the pocket. Slide across, Marty, sharpen it up. Slide across. Yes. Yes.
Toronto struggled to maintain any kind of possession really in the first half. Let's see if that changes here in the second. Altobelli flips to the near side. Ayari to the overlap. Cross towards the back post. And nearly tying it. Altobelli. Toronto is incensed. They think that was deflected. Let's take another look. Stojadinovic sent it across. Couldn't quite tell on that angle. Regardless, Toronto won't win that argument. Settle down. Dembele had it intercepted. Stojadinovic, the 19-year-old from Brampton, Ontario. Academy product. Off target. And a throw-in coming for Red Bulls 2. Back heel flip, Hall. Sofo back for Hall! Oh, he missed the wide open cage. Wow. Chances don't get much easier than that. Beautiful ball in from Sofo. And you can tell Hall knew right away. Toronto with some space. Into the middle, Altobelli. Wow, great defensive work to thwart that. Down the left side. Across. Through everybody from Valencia. But it did take a deflection, so a throw-in coming.
To the owner of a black Audi license plate number L86UHN. You left your lights on. Again, the owner of a black Audi license plate L86UHN. You left your lights
Dembele for Valencia. Valencia fires it in. Cleared away by Italo. Valencia chases it down. O'Connor, the first teamer. Tight quarters. Turned the other way. Ooh, looked like a little bit of head contact there from O'Connor. Sharp went down. And now O'Connor and Altobelli, the two captains, having some words. Gets restarted. Just underway here in the second half. Italo. For Perlman. Room for Ayari. Flips it ahead for Sharp. He's onside. Charlie Sharp! And Gutierrez again with a beautiful play It is going to be a corner, though.
Jules tight! Jules tight! Don't move! Esperalos. Benson, we're attacking that zone!
Need another one in, guys. There's someone here.
Valencia! Valencia! Cuidado, segundo palo, el perfil! Ahora el perfil! Tanner, quickly, go back in your position!
Towards the back post. Sharp was the closest. Ayari had it taken away by Dembele. And then Valencia goes down, courtesy of Perlman.
Sharp, let's go. Get organized again right away. Right away. Play with the clock in mind. Yes, Charlie. Yes, Charlie. Move it, play quick.
Go. Patient.
Center mid, step around. Pass on, Charlie. Center line. Yes, move it. Open up. Drive. Oma. There. Shuffle. Play early. Go. Dembele. Stop available. Charlie, stop available. Dembele. Add a number in zone.
Omar, go. Shoot.
A chance for Toronto. This might be a penalty. Judging by the reaction of Toronto, it's not going to be.
Hey, are you serious, man? Are you serious? Are you serious? Okay, next one. We're gonna get the next one out.
I think that's Johnny Chimini. You could hear asking, "Are you serious?" Let's look at it one more time. It's a great ball through.
Next one, let's go.
Batiz, I mean, man, does not look like there's a play on the ball there. That's a young keeper, Rutkowski, being aggressive, which you applaud, but man, that's going to be a tough one for Toronto to swallow.
Hey, Otto, go! Go for Jules, Audrey! You're attacking the ball! Go for Jules, Audrey, attack the ball!
We don't start there.
Tanner, be prepared for the short! Dembele! Aquí!
So here comes the corner into the area and deflected over, and this will be another corner. They go short on this corner. And don't get anything out of it. Rossborough. Now Dembele with Altobelli on his back. A race. It's across. Valencia. Hall. And nothing materializes there. Rossborough tees it up. And that's well wide.
Let's go! Italo, open! Come on, next one!
One more look. The ball across. Valencia took him a little too wide.
Where's our two?
Toronto did a nice job closing that down. Not allowing a real good chance.
We shift! Squad! Up and narrow. Up and narrow.
Gutierrez had a very strong game, assisted on the lone goal tonight.
Next one! Let's go! Next one! Charlie. Okay, get up, Elton. Charlie, bring it down. He's gotta be down. Wait! Come on down. Hey, hold on.
O'Connor. There's a foul back behind the play. This portion of the match is brought to you by Hackensack Meridian Health.
You go again. Jesus, your hand back as well.
Red Bulls 2 making its first substitution. Steven Serwada comes in. And Mehmeti, Academy product, will take a seat.
You can get out to that. Hassan, you slide across. So like a 3-5-2. You see it?
And your attention, please. Long substitution for your New York Red Bulls 2. Entering the match number 65, Steven Serwada. Exiting the match number 77, Adric Mehmeti. Substitution made in the 57th minute.
Take your time, Noble, take your time.
Here we go, get yourself a goal.
Julian,
Here. Hey, it's on.
second ball.
My ball, Marco.
And a goal kick.
Come on. Slide across, you two. Slide across, you two.
Down the left side. And a throw in for Red Bulls 2.
Get up. China! Come on. 3, 2. Now see Chazzy can get cover off the front. Ruby. Bueno.
The goal by Sofo in the 43rd minute, still holding up as we approach an hour old in this match.
Number 9. Slow it down, Chazzy.
Valencia. And Red Bulls 2 trying to get their first win at home and their 4-game losing streak. And the point to the spot, it's a handball. And one of those nights for Toronto, they thought they should have had a penalty on the other end. And just a few moments later, here it is, the handball. Toronto conceded a PK last week. And they'll need a big stop from Di Rosario to keep this 1-0. Toronto still protesting this call, but Sofo will step to the spot. He has the first goal. He's trying to make it 2. And Sharp is going to get booked. You can see him jawing with the referee. One comment too many.
38.
So Mohamed Sofo will take it. Scored earlier. He loves playing Toronto. Scored against them last year as well. Sofo against Di Rosario. And it's a brace for Sofo and a 2-0 lead for Red Bulls 2. A confident strike from Sofo, and why not? Di Rosario guessed right, but there was no stopping that one. With a half hour to go here at home, Toronto's got a healthy 2-0 lead, courtesy of Mohamed Sofo. How does Toronto respond? Can they get a quick one to get back in this? That's not going to do it. Hall chips it ahead and gets it back. Valencia trying to make the run on the left side. We have a whistle.
A yellow card was assessed to Toronto FC2 number 13, Charlie Sharp, in the 60th minute.
Ayari gets around. Ayari's cross deflected out by O'Connor, and it's a corner. Toronto had a player go down on that corner. They keep it alive, pop back into the area. They waited a little too long there, did Batiz, to play that. Sofo, who has the brace, goes down. That's a foul. Sofo scored in the 43rd minute. He scored again on a penalty here in the second half. Sofo in a race with Stojadinovic. Handball around the 56-minute mark, resulting in a 57th-minute penalty kick goal to complete the brace for Sofo. Trying to back heel flip there. Remember, he's tied for first in the league in assists. He might want to get an assist here tonight before the night's over. Whistle here and a foul. Sharp can't believe it. And you know he's already got a yellow, so he's got to be careful with how much he protests the call.
Well done, Stevie.
Valencia over to Sofo, and he couldn't handle it. It's going to be a goal kick. This portion of the match is brought to you by your Tri-State Audi dealers. Sharp is down. Collided with Sullivan. Some inadvertent head contact potentially there.
There's a lot of time. Come on. There's a lot of time.
Hope you're following the fingers as well. I know I was. Everybody seems to be okay. Sullivan and Sharp. Valencia. Stojanovich got it back. Nifty little play there by Stanleyland to get things moving for Toronto as they try and find some kind of life in this 69th minute. Down 2-0 on the road, and another collision there. Sullivan, oh. Guy's taking a beating out there right now, unfortunately.
Alto and Charlie Sharp swap. Alto, that pocket is speed. Okay, next one. This is you. That's you. Alto, start to leave it. Good.
Foul on Red Bulls too. Far side settled down. Flipped into the area, open. Stojanovich turns and it trickles wide.
Let's go again. Alto, next one. Sharp, let's go. Let's not get set. Face the ball, face the ball. Face the ball. Come on. Alto on when it travels. Yes, come on. Hold. Yes, okay. Vento, we have to move also. Yes, out. Time, come on. Tight, get tight. Jules, come in. Conéctate, Valencia. Where's Chaz? Let's stand in the park. Shift. Get it. Come on. See that? Come on.
Perlman. Stojanovich finds Ayari for Sharp and aggressive again. He's been aggressive all night. Rakowski, the 17-year-old's had a phenomenal night in goal for Red Bulls too. Made the big toe save earlier in a scoreless game on Jesus Batiz. Probably got away with one earlier on a challenge. Oh, and an own goal! Sharp should actually get credit for it because it deflected off of him, but that's just a brutal misplay by Aiden O'Connor, the captain, and Sharp, who had one taken away earlier, gets this one, maybe deserved for him, and don't go anywhere. We got a brand new game. Wow. Maybe Rutkowski could have been in a little bit better position as well. But wow, has this game changed? 71st minute, Sharp makes it 2-1. His 4th goal of the year now takes the team lead. Stojanovich weaving through, turned it over. Hall on Perlman. Hall across, and almost again. That's the second close call for an own goal for Toronto. Italo deflected that over the crossbar. It'll be a corner kick. So again, not an own goal for Sharp on the other end, but might as well have been because of the deflected pass. It wasn't necessarily a direct shot from Sharp, just an attempted clear by Aiden O'Connor, the captain and first teamer. It took a deflection off of Sharp and went in. Here comes the corner, cleared away. Numbers for Toronto, trying to answer. Serwada sprinting back. Altobelli puts on the brakes, fires, and the save made. Oh, Toronto nearly had it level. Stanyland for Altobelli. Toronto now gets it. A lot of confusion here on what's taking place at the moment. And Toronto's going to have a free kick from inside the penalty area. I think everybody's confused on what's going on right now. All we know is here's the free kick. Didn't get through the wall. Toronto wanted a handball. They won't get it. Turn, fire, save by Rutkowski. Looked like Gutierrez was down back behind the play, and now they stop play. There's an injured Red Bulls 2 player. Red Bulls still trying to make substitutions as well. That's Gutierrez. So let's take a look back at how Toronto ended up with a free kick from inside the penalty area. As Gutierrez has had a fantastic night, gets tended to. Did they get Rutkowski for time wasting? Taking too long, potentially? I mean, honestly, that's nothing too. Oh, I guess that was his pass. That was him getting the ball back in play. But then, so why would the official come and grab it himself? Yeah, I'm a little lost for words on what happened there. to see Gutierrez up and walking off under his own power. So now Toronto gets a yellow. Simmermansik picks it up. Now substitutions for Red Bulls 2. Sabufu comes in. Rossborough comes out.
Your attention, please. A yellow card was assessed to Toronto FC2, number 71, Marcus Simmermansik in the 77th.
And Valencia will exit in favor of Curtis Ofori.
Your attention, please. Substitutions for your New York Red Bulls 2. Entering the match, number 97, Frank Sabufu. Also entering the match, number 24, Curtis Ofori.
Toronto making a substitution as well. Daquan Barrow will enter for Altobelli.
Additionally, substitution for Toronto FC2. Entering the match, number 91, Daquan Barrow. And number 8,
Simmermansik got the yellow. Barrow just on for Altobelli. And it's a throw-in for Toronto.
And we're pushing! Dale, come inside! Take one across! You move to the ball, Dale!
Barrow finds Sharp. Sharp a chance, he goes down. They play on. Hall off the giveaway. Can't get around Italo. Barrow somehow got that to Sharp. Ayari. Stojadinovic. Resets. Taken away from Simmermansik, but gotten back by Italo. Stojadinovic into the area. Barrow making a run, but he couldn't catch up to it. Let's take a look at this one more time. Sharp, and guess who's in the middle of it? Gutierrez was there, O'Connor as well, and that's a good play on, I think. Got the ball first. Should be a fantastic finish these final 10 minutes plus added time. Toronto gifted their first goal. Came in the 71st. Now let's see if they can equalize here on the road. Barrow kept it in for the moment. Sullivan put it over the line, and it's a throw-in for Toronto. Red Bulls 2 in the red, Toronto in the white. Toronto will jump back into a playoff spot if they can put a stop to their 4-game losing streak here tonight and earn their first win at home this year. 0-3-2 entering tonight. Sofo with the brace, kept it in. Toronto has lost 4-1 in their last match. Trying to get back in the win column. They've got 3 games on hand on essentially everybody in the Eastern Conference. And a win, 3 points for them would pull them within a point of that final playoff spot.
Talk to Mo. Plus one. Come on. Come on, Sopo inside. Come on, got it.
Stojadinovic for Ayari. Spins back. Staniland to the back post. Sharp is there. The shot, oh, just wide. Simmer Mansik had it teed up on a platter. All the right pace, all the right setup, everything but the finish. Wow. And he goes surrender Cobra immediately.
Your attention, substitution for Toronto FC 2. Entering the match, number 95, Nathaniel Edwards.
Edwards comes in for Staniland. The 82nd.
Well done, Frank. Take your time.
Hall
Take your time.
for Red Bulls 2. Gets around Perlman. Hall out in front. Dembele couldn't put it on target.
Yeah, well done, Jeff.
Ofori
Take your time.
will throw in. Strella. Ofori. Shielded off well. He goes down. Play continues. And it's a corner.
Bento. Cut. Organize it. Oh! Oh! Switch it, Marco! Marco! Get in! Hassan, get up! Oh, get in!
Whipped in. Back post. Goal kick. De Rosario fires it all the way down, but nobody was really there waiting for it. Rutkowski with Barrow barreling in on him, finally picks it up. The last time that happened, Toronto was awarded a free kick, so I'm genuinely curious what the difference between that and the one prior was. Dembele. Sent in, cleared away. Almost a bad turnover again. Italo flips it away. Sofo with the brace, lost it. Oforo up applying pressure. That's a shove, that's a foul.
Your attention, substitutions for your New York Red Bulls 2. Entering the match, number 79, Rafael Mosquera. Also entering the match, number 21, Jose Mina. They are in for number 37, Mohamed Sofo. And number 46, Dylan Sullivan.
So you hear the two subs, Mina in for Sullivan, Mosquera in for Sofo, who has the two Red Bulls 2 goals. Turned over. Looking for some insurance, Jose Mina. Watched by Edwards. Edwards blocks it. And a throw in.
Hey, Bono, look this. You need a stick. Bono, you need a plus there. You need a plus with a stick.
This portion of the match is brought to you by Hospital for Special Surgery. And a corner here coming for Red Bulls 2.
Press your right shoulder. Right there is good.
Here it comes, and it's flicked wide. There was Sabufu who got a head on it. Can Toronto find the equalizer? And they're going to call a handball on Toronto. Here's that last corner from New York. Yeah, that was Sabufu who got a piece of it but couldn't put it on target. Ofori almost had a chance, but well defended on the recovery. Barrow. Sabufu. He goes flying, and they call the foul there. And it's going to be a yellow. Italo is pleading his case. The Brazilian will not win it.
Your attention, please. A yellow card has been assessed at Toronto.
Take one more look.
Number 58, Italo Rodriguez, in the 88th minute.
You decide for yourself.
Hey, other side! Jesus! And afuera! Go, stay connected, oh!
89th minute. Time winding down for Toronto. That goes directly in on goal. Di Rosario sends it away. Barrow battling. It's over his head, O'Connor. Flicks it back. Sawada. In the middle. Mosquera. To the outside, Hall. Julian Hall. Foul on Red Bulls 2.
Keep fighting for us, Jaquan. Keep fighting.
Rafa, go, Rafa.
Toronto. That's a foul. Sawada called for it, and he'll get booked. Or will it be somebody else? So it'll be Ofori who picks up the yellow, likely for arguing. Seems both sides are not too pleased with the officiating here tonight. So let's see how much added time we get. It'll be 6 minutes. So 6 minutes for Toronto to try and get this equalized and send it to penalties. Well done by Ofori. It's a throw-in for Toronto. Perlman. Italo. Off target on the give and go. But Italo settles it down again. For the moment, at least, a throw-in. Sharp for Barrow, cut off well by O'Connor. And that takes a deflection off of Edwards for a goal kick. Look at this play by O'Connor one more time. Good ball for Barrow. You can see he put his hands on his head. He knew he had a chance. Barrow racing for it with O'Connor, but it's the keeper who just sends it away. Almost hit our camera. Toronto gets it in quickly. Ayari to the outside. And the flag came up for offside. Sharp, who had one taken away for offside earlier, has to give it up.
One of us has got to win it. Hey, connected, it's our ball. Oh, es la suya, oh, dale. Second. Good, from the back. Under control.
Is this the moment? Race for it down the left side. Edwards gets there. Edwards slides it across through O'Connor, cleared away. And sent all the way down. Perlman. Italo. Red Bulls 2 trying to hang on for its first win at home. Trying to snap a 4-game losing streak overall after their best start in club history through 6 matches. Looked like the boot of Barrow came up into the face of Gutierrez, who was really taking a beating tonight. Second time he's gone down. And one more look at what happened. That cannot feel good. Gutierrez up, sitting up. Good sight to see. Had an assist on the first Sofo goal. Had a number of brilliant defensive plays. Good to see him up on his feet. And he has to come off for a moment. Now we'll see how much added time to the added time we get. I imagine we'll see an extra minute or two. Ready to go once again. Rakowski sends it away. Throwing for Toronto. So Gutierrez is back out there. Re-enters. And now we just await the final whistle. Again, we'll probably get a couple of extra moments of added time because of the injury to Gutierrez.
Keep going, Frank, keep going.
comes the throw in. Toronto trying to equalize here late. Red Bulls trying to hang on and snap their losing streak and win their first at home. Standing on the brace of Mohamed Sofo in the 43rd and the 57th minute. That's a shove and a foul and a yellow coming to Gutierrez.
Your attention, please. A yellow card has been assessed. New York Red Bulls 2, number 34, Juan Gutierrez in the 90th minute.
Marco, go in, Marco. Sam, you're here, top of the box. Go, go. Marco, go in.
Ayari stands over it. This could be it for Toronto. Ayari steps into it and didn't even give his teammates a chance. Unfortunate. Throwing for Toronto, they go quickly. It's Barrow, cut off by O'Connor for the moment. Toronto wants a corner, and they will get the corner. Now this could be all. Keeper is all the way up in the play. Desperation time for Toronto. Here it comes. Another throw in here for Toronto. Still no whistle. Low cross, squeaked through. And there is the full-time whistle. Red Bulls 2 survives. They win it 2-1. The losing streak is over. They finally have a win at home, and they're back above the playoff cut line with 3 points here tonight. Easy decision on tonight's man of the match presented by Adidas. It's Mohamed Sofo who came in tied for first in MLS Next Pro in assists. This was his first goal tonight. Beautiful ball by Gutierrez, who had a whale of a performance himself. Sofo does not miss from there. And then after this handball, controversial on Perlman, Sofo, with all the confidence in the world, knocked it through. And he's tonight's man of the match. His brace, all that Red Bulls 2 needed to snap their losing streak and pick up its first home win of the year. That'll do it for us here from Montclair, New Jersey. For our entire MLS Next Pro broadcast crew, I'm Josh Appel. Once again, our final score, New York 2, Toronto 1. Don't forget, you can watch MLS Next Pro all season long at MLS Season Pass on Apple TV and MLSNextPro.com. Good night, everybody, and we'll talk to you next time.
This copyrighted broadcast of Major League Soccer may not be retransmitted, reproduced, or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Major League Soccer.